who is watching what's happening as the data is coming in. Monitoring is a 24-hour job. There is a reason that a lot of attacks happen when no one is in the office, and that's because attackers know that there is a much lower chance of them being discovered and a much better chance of them being able to complete their activities before anyone discovers what happened. And most of the cyber attacks we go through are no different. Staffing may not support this kind of consistent monitoring. You may not have 24-hour access to this. There's also some specialized skills and tools that on-site IT staff might not be trained in or might not have access to that can make this a lot more difficult. Remember, IT staff is not security staff, and security staff is not IT staff. There is overlap between the two of those, but there are specialized skill sets for both of those individual pieces of your organization that really need to be accounted for. So yeah, on-site staff or IT staff may not be trained on how to respond to a security incident. It happens. Invest in your antivirus and endpoint detection software. Now, I don't want to make it sound like Windows Defender is useless. It is absolutely useful. It is just not what I would consider to be a one-size-fits-all solution, especially for an enterprise network. We'll want to move up into something a little bit more heavy-duty, something like Sophos or Carbon Black, CrowdStrike Falcon, Defender APT from Microsoft also does a pretty good job of this. But we're looking for something that has next-gen capabilities. We want it to do signature detection like standard antivirus. We also want it to do behavioral detection. So we want it to look at what is happening on the network versus what is on the network. We want to be able to centralize the management of these pieces of software, and then we want to be able to retain the logs from them. And most of the upper end offerings from the companies like the ones you see on the screen in front of you offer these capabilities. So they integrate very, very well into a standard antivirus rotation. Our next piece, the intrusion detection system. Intrusion detection systems are, in a lot of cases, a low-cost and high-success method of at least notifying when something bad happens on a system. And there are multiple types of these available. There is network-based intrusion detection. There's hardware-based. There is a anomaly-based intrusion detection system, which looks at the baseline of your network and alerts you when something looks different or out of place. And there's a lot of open source options. So things like Suricata or Zeek or Snort are all great individual offerings to take a look at if you'd like to do something with an intrusion detection system on your network. Highly recommend at least checking it out anyway.